Hi guys, today we will be reading Mooseltoe by Margie Palatina. "'Twas the season, and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moustache had the holiday spirit. But Moose was more than just a bit merry and bright. He was busy, busy, busy. There was a lot to be done on his list of to-dos. But with orderly organization, a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just plain old Moose know-how, getting ready for the big day should have been simple, easy, yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got movin' and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work, he wrote cards and letters till his hoofs hurt. Check. He shopped till he dropped. Check. He hauled home boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone, stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he wrapped yo-yo-yo, and he ribboned ho-ho-ho. And on each and every package, he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple. So easy, so perfectly perfect. Another look at the list and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out the pots, pans, and bowls, sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left, spooned with his right. Moose baked tons of tins of cookies. Check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets. Check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, check, check. Triple check. Yes, yes. So simple, so easy, and, but of course, so perfectly perfect. Decorations were up next on his list of things to do and get done, so Moose decked the halls. Then he spruced up the walls. He beaded, bowed, and mousseltoed. He gathered garlands, roped wreaths and holly, jingled bells, sang noels. Oh, good golly, this Moose was jolly. Check, 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 check. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care, and just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sirree, getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap, and so simple, so easy, and if he did say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect. On that night before Christmas, Mother, little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done! Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. Oh dear, sighed the missus as the five stared at one empty corner. Oh my, oh me, oh gee! Pop! What happened? Cried Junior. You forgot the tree! Oops! Where would they hang the tinsel, string the popcorn, light the lights? Where would Santa leave the gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow, and that's all there was to that. So out went the Moose, braving blustery blowing winds in the cold, trudging through snowdrifts, courageous and bold. Moose first hooved it down to the corner, not a tree to be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy, bowless bough hanging around. Nope, nada, nothing, not a tree to be found. And if you would like to find out whether or not the family finds a Christmas tree, you'll have to finish the book. So I have a little activity that goes along with this book. It's making little Christmas trees. So to do this, you're gonna need a green piece of construction paper, and I outlined a Christmas tree for my students to cut out. And then I have a page with some Christmas ornaments on it, and inside the Christmas ornaments, I have written some words from the story. So I have one side of my tree is going to be action words, so verbs. So I have 6 verbs on my tree, and then on the other side I have adverbs and adjectives or descriptive words. And so this is just a fun little activity to do with your kids.